Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Tiffany, a retired librarian turned homeschool mom. And this is kind of an addition to, normally this month I do cover Asian American History Month. It's May, at least when you guys are seeing this. It is April 2023 when I am filming this, the very end of it, April 2023. But I'm doing a lot of stuff on Angel Island this month. It's a little bit of heavier stuff, so I want to add partially of an impulse checkout of my library. Some kids fun books that pertain to Asian Americans. So this particular one is I Am Golden. I believe I covered two more of her books. I'm gonna double check just by the some of the wording in here. So maybe not Kendra. Maybe not. Some of the wording in here is very similar to some of the other books I've covered. But this book is called I Am Golden. Here we go. You see the lights sometime. This is a very, very bright book. So this is, the author's name is Eva Chen. The illustrator is Sophie Diao. So this is a very cute, kind of inspiring book where there's parents who are talking, they're Asian immigrants, they're talking to their daughter. And basically asking her, like, what do you see? This is what we see when we look at you. Your beautiful hair, your beautiful eyes. They see the future. They came to America to give her a better life, but that they can't always protect her, and that she has a light inside. That she is of dragons and phoenixes, jade rabbits, and monkey kings, which is kind of great. I love the illustrations. This is very, very beautiful. And that she is of the lotus flower. Again, these are just absolutely utterly gorgeous illustrations, which is the reason I love picture books in print. They don't work very well online, in my opinion. So talk about the food that they eat and celebrations and families that they have. I know my light is shining down on here. But their hopes and dreams of their families that they had to leave behind. And that they are men of destiny. And that their job is to take care of her light. And they tell her, it's like the end. Say it with us. I am golden. I love this book. The illustrations are beautiful. Particularly for Asian American children. This is a great book to inspire them. It's like, you are beautiful. Yes, people are going to say different things to you, but you are beautiful. And I love that, particularly in these multicultural books. I am white as can be. I'm definitely of Western and Northern and Central European descent. I am very much in favor of multiculturalism. You see that throughout this channel. And I love these books that really speak to people of color, particularly children of color, and say, this is your story. We know it's hard, but you are beautiful just the way you are, which is, I think, is an important message in general, to give to children. This is a great book to read to any child because, again, it's about accepting your beauty for who you are. For children of other colors, this is kind of showing them, look, these other kids are facing some discrimination here, but they are beautiful. And you need to help inspire that as well. So it's a short, again, this is definitely a young children's book. It's fantastic. I'm trying to think. I would probably, depending on the story time, I might read this. It depends on the mood of the kids. It's a little on the long side for a children's story time. I would definitely highly recommend this book, be you Asian or not, because it is a great book, and the illustrations are absolutely beautiful. Sophie Diao, I'm probably mispronouncing her name, did a phenomenal job. Yeah, she's a daughter of Chinese immigrants, as is the author. It's a first-generation Chinese American who grew up in New York. So, um, the artist lives in San Francisco. The author lives in New York. So, so, and what this book reminded me of was I covered two other Asian books that kind of have a similar theme. It's like they start with my eyes. They start like I think my eyes reach the corners of the sun or something. You can check those out. There's both a boy and a girl book. One I think has to do with the sun. The other one has to do with the moon, I think. But fantastic book. Sorry, again, yawning. I am a small child. So, put this over here. Where am I putting this? If you like what you see, be sure to check out the rest of my channel. I do cover a lot of multicultural. When you see this, I'm covering Asian History Month, and I have covered this before. So I have a couple, I think maybe 2 years worth of Asian History Month. I am covering Angel Island this year. That's the main topic. I'll be covering Ellis Island next month. That's the opposite side. But Angel Island there's not a lot of information on it, so I really did struggle trying to find books and media on it. And my cat is meowing. Kendra, by the time you see this, she'll be 15. Frightening thought. This is being filmed again in April 2023 because I have these books checked out from the library. There's a couple stacks that I'm working on right now, including my Diwali books. If you stick with the channel, I have several Diwali books, which I'm filming. Those are coming in November. So I'm covering Diwali coming in November. I'm covering Beauty and the Beast this year. I'm doing mysteries in December. I'm doing women inventors, and I believe food is what I'm doing in August. Beauty and the Beast is September. And space is being covered in October. And then if you want to look at previous, at least for this year, I obviously cover Black History Month in February. I cover the Titanic in March. Or April, I actually covered women's history in March this year rather than Irish history, which is what I've covered previously. And January was kind of some more unusual hobbies. We're talking glass blowing and sword making and stuff like that. I also do cover book series if you're not familiar with the channel. So right now, I'm guessing the Anne of Green Gables is what's going on, unless you're dealing with the Boxcar Children already. So I'm covering Animorphs and the Anne of Green Gables, which are overlapping due to me finding out late that I could actually get access to all of the Animorphs series, which is 52. I'm covering them in groups of 5. So miracles of Reddit is how I find that out. But I'm also covering the Anne of Green Gables series, both the books, the 4 films made by Sullivan Corporation, as well as the Avonlea the 7 series that they made. I will be covering those as well. Covering Boxcar Children, I only cover, I think, whether there's 15 or 19 of by the original author. That's what I'm covering, and then I'm going to cover some kids' mystery TV shows to balance that off. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, if I can find stuff. Obviously, Angel Island, I'm covering some YouTube informational videos because that's all I got. Ellis Island is very similar. So, and then I'm doing Wings of Fire, which is a teen book series, and I'm going into blind. Realized it's still going on recently. So that's what's incoming. So you can also check out the various book series I've covered before. So, and there are other topics, please check out my catalog. And again, like and subscribe and leave a positive comment if you have one. Thank you.